Welcome, Wild Food Chefs. Today we're cooking up something that may sound quite weird, but I guarantee you it tastes brilliant. It's called Nettle Cordial and it won't sting, I promise, and it has the flavour of delightful something like Lipton iced tea. So let's start by adding a small bag of nettles to a pan. Now for this one, we've taken off the tops and we're using them for different things like nettle crisps, and we're using the stems and leftover leaves for the cordial that might have otherwise got thrown away. Great way to use it up and stop waste. I'll add 500ml of boiling water on top of this, along with the juice of 3 lemons. I'll also chuck in the outside of the lemon as well, so not just the juice. Now, you can leave this to steep for 48 hours in somewhere warm, but I personally don't have the patience for that. I want it done quick. So I'm going to pop it on a stove and cook it for about 5 minutes until the flavour comes out more quickly from the nettles. After about 5 minutes, I'll add in 500 grams of sugar. You can add less sugar, you can add honey, or you can add a sugar alternative if you're going low sugar. Then I'll leave it for a further 5 minutes to cook and simmer before pouring it through a sieve to strain out the liquid from any of those solids. This liquid gold, I need to move quickly on. So I want to hot pack this, which means I'm going to get a really long shelf life out of it. And I'm going to quickly go over how to do it. So what I've done is I've taken these glass bottles and I've popped them in the oven on 100 degrees C for about 15 minutes to get them nice and warm so they don't smash when the hot liquid goes in. I remove them just before I'm going to bottle up the liquid. And then I take the liquid off the stove. I want it to be boiling, so it's really, really hot. And then as quick as possible, I pour it into the bottles. Remember, everything is really hot, so we're going to use a cloth here. Once it goes into the bottles, pop the lid on and I turn it upside down. What happens is that hot liquid sterilizes the inside of the bottle and sterilizes the cap when it turns upside down. And when this cools down, it means I've got a shelf life of a minimum of 12 months at room temperature. Could have 24 months if I've done it all perfectly. But it's hot, so remember to be careful. But that's it. Nettle Cordial. Lovely with soda water. I also use it as a vinaigrette with equal amounts of sugar and vinegar. Or you can use it for sorbet, margaritas, instead of sugar syrup. There's loads of things you can do with this. I'm sure you'll make up your own. But happy foraging and enjoy.